I'm a starting point guard on a high school team. I've been playing basketball my whole life, ever since I was 3, and I just love it because I love going around defenders and scoring and passing. It's just fun.
Right. Like what it is, man. Salute to the subscribers, that notification gang, etc., etc. Don't let none of that get too far ahead of you. If you respect the handle, subscribe to the channel to stay in tune with all of the latest content, everything that we got going on this side over here. Shout out to all the battle rappers, shout out to all the events, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely been a lot of drama in battle rap, you know what I'm saying? The events, some of the events, other events, but the drama be outweighing some of the events, unfortunately. But that's what people want to see and that's what people want to hear. For a lot of the bloggers, that be the reason why we here. So, before we get started, Bad Newz versus Riggs just dropped. I'll probably pin the link in the comments, you know what I'm saying? I haven't watched it yet, but it was sent over to me, you know what I'm saying? So I'll check it out. Shout out to Riggs, etc., etc. Bad Newz had an interview last night that dropped with M3S3. Fred, shout out to Men Make Moves, Sucker Stand Still, M3S3, where Bad Newz was on the interview and he talked pretty extensively about a lot of different things or whatever the case may be. I guess I ain't gonna hold you. Probably the first 40 minutes of it is like a story. Like he tells a story about, you know, he was like the best golfer in the hood, and then he was a basketball player and shit. The nigga had the best crossover.
I hope so.
Okay. For a 9-year-old. Like this shit is like, I'm like, I don't know what this story is about. But Bad Newz gets into this whole story about his come up and how Sue Surf hosted one of his battles and then like came outside the building to give him his number, like, yo, I gotta get you up to New York. Like, nigga got a very vivid story, you know what I'm saying? So he's talking and I'm just listening to the interview, you know what I'm saying? Obviously we want to know him, we want him to get to the part with everything that came out about him in battle rap as far as, you know, with the paperwork and shit like that. So he's talking and we're listening to the story, and son asks like one question. The Newz had like a 40-minute story, right? So he gets to the part about the whole case or whatever the case may be, where a dude shot him and all of his people got locked up and suspect number 4, etc., etc. And he doesn't really ever say that he never told on the dude. He's like, I never got nobody no time, nobody went to jail. He does this thing where it's like, you know, just because nobody went to jail for whatever the situation was, I didn't tell. When in reality, me telling on you or me identifying you or me putting you in paperwork or me saying some shit is basically me telling, regardless of how anybody wants to deal with it. You can't move the goalpost, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because there's a lot of times niggas get told on and they don't get found guilty or they don't go to trial, or like if you, like let's say for instance, right? If a dude and his girl live together, they've been together for a while, something happened, let's say she throws the remote at him and hits him and they get into a squabble. I don't know who hit who, I wasn't there, I didn't see. If she calls the police, somebody is gonna get locked up. If she tells the police that you did it, then they're gonna press charges, right? If she changes her mind down the line, like, you know what, nah, if he goes to jail, I can't afford to pay the rent. A lot of women gonna stay around for shit. They'll fucking, I'm not a one, my man, he's the kid fought, like they change their mind, right? If she pulls back her story, if the state or the feds or whoever else don't pick it up, the case may get dismissed. Does that mean she didn't tell him? Of course she still told on you. So, you know, Bad Newz is doing that thing or whatever the case may be. And he's like, he says the nigga that shot me with the 9 got locked up the next day with the 9. But what happened with the 9? I'm like, what is he talking? What happened with his pistol time? What happened with them 999s? I'm like, what is he talking about? So the 9 that was the 9 had shot him, but it wasn't the 9. So a nigga got locked up. Dude ain't go to court, he ain't tell on him obviously, and dude got free or whatever the case may be. So he's like, he didn't tell on anybody. But why would the people who have the issue with you be wanting to bring it to battle rap?
He did that shit. He guilty as fuck. He guilty as fuck. I told you. He guilty as fuck.
Does that mean he's guilty?
He guilty as fuck. I told you. Oh, nigga. He did that shit. He guilty as fuck.
Like, bloggers and battle rappers didn't go seek these niggas out. They sought out people. From what I'm hearing, they was giving that shit to people for a minute, just trying to get anybody to talk about that shit. Yo, listen to me. Yo, please rap about it. Please do that. Why are they doing that? A nigga not doing that just because. So Bad Newz is basically not really putting out what, you know what I'm saying, he did, you know what I mean, as far as like telling on the nigga and shit. And the real issue had got to when he was talking about his future battles. Now, this is going to be an issue moving forward because Kid Slade responded, because he threw Kid Slade under the bus. He threw Kid Slade under the bus, and he basically was telling A-Ward, if you battle me and you choose to use this angle, use it at your own risk type shit. Like, and
You take his brain out and you put it in the bird is gonna start flying backwards, okay? You got that joke.
Do I expect him to
have that kind of control over anybody else's creative process? It just does not work like that. You can't control it. Like even with myself and SP, there be leagues that'll probably want to work with us, but they know for a fact that if they shit ain't right, we gonna say it. That people be like, yo, I'm not investing in that. Why would I pay someone that I know if the shit go wrong, they're gonna be right on camera like, man, it wasn't my fault, man. That shit was what you want me to say? So they know some people want, they ain't like, they want people that's gonna be with it, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent. And that's cool, but that's just not how my brain works. Like with me and SP, we gotta do it the way we have to do it. We call every subject the way they go. So now, you got Bad Newz, and he's basically saying that A-Ward, he could use that at his own risk type shit. And I don't want to see nothing happen in no battle with no A-Ward, because A-Ward should be able to rap about, or any MC should be able to rap about whatever they want. That's just the way it goes. Like, Murder Mook's moms had passed away, and he's battling Arsenal, and Arsenal has got like a whole half a round, a clip about that. Like, he don't care. It's the ultimate disrespect. This is battle rap. Nigga can't have no angle, and a nigga think a nigga ain't gonna use it. Like, bro, they're gonna use it. So I'm telling you now, Bad Newz, if you don't want niggas to use that angle against you, you might as well not even battle. Like, you might as well not even battle. I don't know if Riggs brought it up. I know you and Riggs got a better relationship. I'm gonna watch y'all battle once I'm done with this blog. But I don't think that you could be able to put a limitation on somebody else's creative work. A-Ward is not gonna enter no battle like that. If I was him, I wouldn't either. He tweeted about it, and he basically broke down that if this is gonna be the case, we might as well not even battle. And I totally respect him for it, because yo, you're not about to control, y'all battle rappers, leagues, y'all not controlling nothing with nobody. I'm sorry, it does not work like that. Independent entity, whether it be the artist or the media, we don't got to do all that. I don't got to be cool. I'm not getting in this space. Don't call me. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. And A-Ward feels the same way. Let's get to it. He says, somebody says, insinuating you getting active with whoever bringing up or speaking on ratting, and your next major look/war is A-Ward. You know how goofy you would be forever attempting, let alone putting hands on A-Ward if he decides to body you. Basically saying if A-Ward decides to body you using the snitching angle, you would look crazy forever. And he's totally right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look absolutely insane. But A-Ward responds to it. And he says, yeah, if that's the case, I'll just send the money back and reschedule, because I don't plan on being told what to say, and now you've made it to where your opponents don't bring it up. We look like we soft and scared of what you'll do. Bad Newz. With all due respect, my creativity won't be hindered, and you know that in bringing it up, it would be unique and not malicious. So y'all let me know if you want still to lock in. Like, you let me, basically saying to fans and the media, y'all let me know if you want me to lock in. And my perspective is this: he's absolutely right. He should not have to change his material, not bring it up. Bad Newz, you are in this situation, and my nigga, we not watching your battles to hear niggas talk about the Knicks. I mean, shout out to the Knicks. They caught an unnecessary shot last night, you know what I'm saying? They lost to the Celtics. It was on my mind, you know what I'm saying? But Mikal Bridges is still generationally ass. Thank you for the 6 draft picks, though. I appreciate it. But yeah, Bad Newz, you can't control the narrative. There's no way you're going to be able to control anyone's narrative, what they're going to talk about, what they're going to rap about. It's just not worth it, because if you're going to do that, you might as well not even battle. Why? Why do that? Why subject yourself to that? Knowing that in battle rap, niggas' angles or whatever they talk about ain't never gonna go away. They're not gonna let that shit go. Like, what are you talking about? Them niggas ain't bloggers and shit. They not letting that go. Ain't gonna work because people gonna watch. It's provocative. It gets the people going. They're gonna watch. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna watch. And you cannot go into a battle or think you're gonna go into a battle against somebody that's as lyrically talented as A-Ward that he's not gonna find a way to talk about it. Like, I mean, it just kind of is what it is, you know what I'm saying? If you stay in battle rap, you stay in battle rap. And then he threw Kid Slade under the bus too. Like, it was kind of crazy. He kind of said like, y'all not gonna do that to me in battles because I'm not Kid Slade, respectfully. Like, y'all let him do that. Like, what? This nigga ain't got no publicist. Like, my nigga, you ain't got no, like, well, what would make you say that about him? I mean, I understand the situation and, you know, shit that he been through, et cetera, et cetera. Slade responds and says, stop mentioning me, man. SMH. It's legit weird. The way niggas keep finding a way to say my name, SMH. I never bring niggas up unless someone asks me about you niggas, SMH. Good luck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's in response to just all of the bad news, you know what I'm saying? Whether he tries to make it like, I'm not this, or I'm not that, or I ain't do that. My boy, dog, you told, my nigga. Like, why are you changing the rules? Like, when y'all get mad, like, and y'all want to talk about, like, a lot of people want to talk about this street shit versus being a civilian and all of that. Bro, being a civilian is one of the greatest things you could ever have. To pay taxes, to, if you work, to retire, to have fucking 401k, to have a house, equity, your children are taken care of, your medical, your dental. Like, don't let nobody trick you off the street and try to tell you that being a civilian and not having to look over your fucking shoulder for a bullet when you go outside is a bad thing, bro. Only thing people take from me in the street is advice. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's a lovely feeling, bro. It's totally amazing. And I hope a lot of y'all with the gang gangster shit will get there someday. Because we need, it's a beautiful thing. And I saw that Rex interview too on M3S3 too, where he was talking about he been in Crip since 1990. I'll rock with Rex, but I'll be honest, I haven't seen that gangbanging shit around in battle rap till like the late 2000s. Like, our first niggas was really like, no, I'm not the gangbangologist and know every single gangster in the gangster tree, but I remember Surf, I remember Ars, I remember Suge, I remember Old Red. I remember the gangsters back in them days. He wasn't flagging and he wasn't flagging when he battled Arsenal and none of that. So I don't know, man. Like, I'm not gonna say what you did, but I'm gonna just say if you did, you kept it hid. You did. If a nigga did, he kept it hid. You know what I'm saying? But that was crazy. So anyway, as far as Kid Slade, he's like, yo, stop mentioning me, fam. Like, he don't want to get caught up in every time, because you did the one shit where you did the over and out. He wasn't fucking with that, and now you mentioning him in an interview and all of that, and it's like, at the end of the day, you know, niggas it's going, you ain't really clear that up, you know what I mean? And just because a nigga didn't go to jail does not mean you didn't tell, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one thing that we need to get out of that. Just because a nigga go to jail don't mean you didn't tell, my nigga. Like, you kind of diet snitch. You like halfway snitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get like half a, it's like a 0.5 of a snitch, you know what I'm saying? Like in football, if two people get the tackle on the quarterback, you get like a half a sack. You got like, you know what I'm saying? So you might want to get half credit, but I mean, they gonna still put that on you. You can't shake that off. Especially when the people who, whoever it was, they the ones that brought it here. Niggas in battle rap did not go seek that out. Like, niggas ain't go seek that out. They brought it to battle rap. They wanted people to know. So I'm gonna say, shout out to M3S3, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, some of the questions, you know what I'm saying, y'all could have been a little bit more with them, especially if y'all paying for the interview, you know what I'm saying? Because I know Bad News ain't doing no interview for free. If you paying for the interview, you gotta get like, you gotta get to the point, nigga. You gotta get to it. And I kind of felt like the 40-minute story about him being Tiger Woods in the hood and him having a move called a Happy Meal where he dribble it and go behind his back and all that shit. I felt like a lot of that was not even really necessary, but I listened to it, so I mean, I guess it is what it is. But other than that, man, shout out to every single one of y'all. Don't bother me about no blog. I don't care. My opinions just be those. Like, I'm just letting y'all niggas know. I don't, You have a great event, you have a great event. You have a bad event, you have a bad event. You getting drama, you getting drama. If it was me, you niggas would do the same thing to me. That's the crazy shit. Like some of the shit that I be talking about sometimes, I be like, if it was me, niggas would be right on it. Boom. Send. Name into there. Get to them. Take it. I'm out. Okay.